This is the Pages module. It is the largest module within the Tomahawk CMS. On your Pages module, there is a list of all the pages currently on your website. We're going to go through and show you how to create a new page. To start, click New. Once you have clicked New, you'll be brought to the Content tab. Here, we can type a heading for the page. After that, we can type in an introduction. This isn't necessary, but is a good opportunity to inform the user of exactly what the page is about. Then the last thing to do is add content to the page. We have to add in columns to be able to include content. We can have up to 4 columns, and these columns can be moved around and deleted like so. In each column, we can include text, and by default, we have the normal text option selected. This text can be made bold, italic, you can underline it, or you can strike through it. We can also change the alignment of the text and align it to the right, the center, the left, or make it justified. You are also able to change the color of your font. But please note that the color range is limited to different shades of gray and the colors included in your logo. There is an option for bulleted or numbered lists, and you can also indent the text as well. Whilst this is usually done by tapping the Tab key on your keyboard, it cannot be used in this instance because text will jump between the columns rather than indenting your text. You can have 5 different size headings, from heading 2 up to heading 6. There is no heading 1 option, as the page heading is a heading 1. Just to note that using heading 4 in the CMS will look massive. However, on the front end, this will be smaller than a heading 3. Another cool text function is that you can add block quotes, which is really useful to help make certain items stand out. The paperclip is where you can create a link to another page, either within your website or to an external URL. To do this, you'll type some text and then paste the URL of the page that you want the link to go to. For example, we can link to Google. There is also an option to create a link to a file. This is really useful if you have, say for example, a downloadable menu. People are able to open it up in the form of a file, such as a PDF or a text file, which is helpful if someone wants to print the menu off. To do this, you highlight the text and go along to the Insert Image and File button. Your file manager will open. Select your file by double-clicking on it. You'll also be able to create a table, which by default can only be 10 rows by 10 columns. But once you have inserted the table, you can add more rows and columns as you wish. With the table cells, they are responsive to text, so based on the size of the content you write in each tab, the cell will resize. To delete a table, you'll need to click on the box in the top left-hand corner of the table and then press the Delete or Backspace key on your keyboard. If you want to undo anything, just click the back arrow in the top right to undo any changes made. Then finally, the last thing we can do is add images into the content of your page. To do this, we just go to the Insert File and Image button, and again it will open the File Manager. Double click on the image or images you wish to include in the content. Please note that with images, when uploading them into a column, they will automatically size to the width of the column you upload them to. So the more columns there are, the smaller the image will be. In our next video, we will look at the Settings tab. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to check out our next video or view more videos, click the links at the top of the screen. And don't forget to hit subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you won't miss any more future videos.